a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against San Juan. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. This is Bryce Terrain.
Bryce Terrain.
Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Matt Vierling, the next Twin up to hit. And there's a ball.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. And this is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line, and that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So now it's Corey Seager. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Seager with a homer in his last game. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy.
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throws it away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. Ellie on his way to second. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Velasquez sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that one inside and it hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that.
Dives back out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a ground ball. Paredes fires over to first, and that will end the inning. But they push. Game 1 of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to him. Moises Ballesteros. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Everybody tough, they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, never going up. All I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits and strides. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up.
The boogeyman, we doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flush in the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a drink. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in the rap race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain or I'm a game to keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against San Juan. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Jared Jones. What's the word on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. This is Bryce Terang, and that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The wind of the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. That misses. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
1 out, bases empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Two down, base is empty. Corey Seager will hit next. And a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Twins retired in short order. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Ellie on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That just misses, and it's 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
0-1.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Golden opportunity right here. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's the strike.
No ball.
Ramirez
Three strike.
at third. Guerrero at second with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold. Hard hit, right side. Turang over to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Vierling. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They limit the damage here.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We're in the second game of this division series. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Jones back to work. Swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now here is Harper. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Sneaks through, base hit. Isaac Paredes, the next twin up to hit. And a foul ball. Jones, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Runner at first with no outs here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the dirt. Left field. Wood under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 18, Nelson.
Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get it.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
That misses, and the count is 2-0. Jones, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Robert Hassel III in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. Back to the top of the lineup, next to hit, Bryce Terang. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side, Wynn. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. 1-1. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
That one's in there, and the count is 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 1.
Strike.
Two out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next one misses, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Wood going back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the...
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right side. Terang slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Doubled his first time up. This one in the air. Terang. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. On to the fourth. So digging in, James Wood.
The left fielder, James Wood.
Gets the call. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ripped to short. Zips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1.
22. Josh Naylor.
First pitch misses. Home team down a run. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Ground ball right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now
here's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one.
Nope, ball two.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Wynn tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at him. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3 down. We're in the second game of this division series. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Struck out swinging his first time. Ryan back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a little bit low. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out looking.
Now battle.
And down to shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in there. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning. Dylan Cruz digs in now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ellie looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
right through there for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, right to the backstop. De La Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joe Ryan is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, John King.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. That one misses. Ball 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul off down the right side. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. He sends a rocket to left. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. James Wood now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in.
Careful.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle.
Now
it's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that ball.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the count 1-2. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A base hit. Wood scores. And it's an RBI single, and it's 6-5.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. Popped up. Terang. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering way off the plate. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Naylor at first, 1 gone. Got him looking. And there are 2 outs.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Pro Armstrong in the box again, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. That is the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Bryce Turan. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jared Kaden.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shortstop,
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
right fielder, number 3, Dylan.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. That one fouled off. Butto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
One out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Velasquez pulls it down, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper. Caney back to work. Now one miss.
1-0.
Outside low. Now 2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Hauls it in, 1 away. So up next for Minnesota, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher now, Cade Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 out. Now, Nelson Velasquez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. Swings through the sweeper.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On the mound now for the Twins, Brian King. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. There's the strike at the knees. King, a 6'1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Mason Wynn just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fly ball to right. Velasquez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
The center fielder.
So up
number
next,
4.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Check swing called strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground, right side. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid.
Adbert Alzala on the pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
In the air, left side. Bierling settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. And now the Twins catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Back now, and on the
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
And this one ends with the score 8-5 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit. Am I this original?
Waiting for your company.